All right. Hello and welcome to the stream. My name is System, and we're gonna do some things today. Um, um, I have a lot of stuff to get done in this world. A lot of big things and a lot of little things. I'm kind of deadlocked on some of the big things right now. So I figured I've got a whole bunch of little stuff that I can knock out that's kind of independent of all of my other um, planning and uh, progression and whatnot. So we're gonna get some of that done today. First things first, I'm moving over these farms. I've already dealt with some of the drawers that were up here. Uh, Over here, I had the four plants that give tiny piles of metal dusts, and I'm cooking all of that up. In fact, the last one I've got left to do, I think, is lead, and it's probably still over here. Oh no, I moved it already. Okay, that's cool. So real quick, we'll come back over here, and I'll just show. Yeah, this is all done. Yeah, so I cooked up the lead, the copper, the silver, and the tin. So we're good on basic resources. In addition to that, I've been cooking up batches of steel. I did a little bit of stainless and I did a little bit of titanium. I'm working on aluminum right now, and I also did tungsten and tungsten steel. So, oh, thank you, John. I appreciate that. I appreciate everything that you do, my dude. Uh, uh, in fact, I'll shout you later, but I'm gonna give you a shout out here in a bit. Um, uh, yeah, tungsten steel. I need to make another big batch of vibrant alloy. I need to make a big batch of HSSG, and I need to make a little bit more Aura Hurricane, and then I'm gonna need to make another batch of aluminum after this batch that I'm doing right now. Uh, so that's cool. Why did I come back over here? So yeah, we're gonna be doing a bunch of little things today, little chores, and again, the ones that I'm doing for the most part right now are are the um are the plants. So let's go over here really quick. And show this off. So this is going to be my farming stack, and I'm building it up slowly but surely. Um, the top layer is going to be those four plants that give me the tiny piles of dust. The lead ones will be right here. When I get that done, I've filled three of the four right here. I don't know what this fourth one's going to be. This might be where I put the oil berries or the ender blooms. You know, one of the two. And then under here is going to be four more. And then if you want to visualize it, this is going to be 8 tall. So this is, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then underneath the fourth one will be a kind of a center point where I'll snake out the cables and whatnot. As you can see, I've already ran cables for the three that I've got done. Yeah, it's going to be 8. You know, the 4 top and 4 bottom, and they'll be snaked together. That should take care of all of my farming needs. That's I need to be careful about that though, because I was gonna hook these up to a drawer controller and then to a storage bus for the applied energetics system. But I need to make sure that um, I don't. I think it's still a bug in this version of Minecraft that if you put too many drawers on a drawer controller with an applied energistic storage bus, that it can create quite a bit of TPS lag. I don't know if that's 100% true, but we're going to act like it is. And I'm going to try to take some steps to mitigate that as we build this up in the future. But as you can see, yeah, I'm going to stack 8 of these, and it's going to be about, this is going to be probably like right where the 7th one is going to be. So it's going to come down to about, this stack will come out down to about here, give or take. And I'm just going to have to build it up slowly. Each layer is going to need its own crop manager, which is not expensive, just annoying. And that sometimes that is enough. That is enough of a hurdle. Yeah, I don't remember. You know, Oilberry or Enderbloom, one of those two is going to be here. 4 more here. 4 more here. 4 more there. 4 more. 4 more. 4 more. And that should be enough crops. So let's go back over here. Haven't done any more building yet, but I've got some more ideas. Yeah, I've just been using BotBot over here to basically copy some seeds, because I had some 21-31-0 seeds, but not really enough to fill out a whole plot for any one particular plant. So for each plant I'm letting it run, you know, I'll plant like 6 or 8 of the seed, and then when I harvest this, I get approximately 16. So depending on how many I need to fill the rest of the plot, when I move each of these over, I plant like, you know, somewhere between like 4 and 8. So this one I only had 4, so it took a little longer to populate the this field, but it looks like most of these, yeah, it's 2130, it's gonna be pretty close. 2131-1, I don't know if that's gonna get replaced. Probably 1931-0. Yeah, most of these are already good, so we will be copying these over pretty soon, and then yeah, the next one to work on is this one. Oh, you know what? That first blank that I didn't know what I was going to put there, and that might actually be evil ore. I might actually put these over there. I always forget about that one, but it's very, very versatile, and it only requires dirt at the bottom. That's cool. Yeah, I need to be careful about moving over these bottom blocks for the ones that require it. I've already got the lead and the copper blocks and all those set, so that's not a problem. Get rid of this. Get rid of this. Leave those for now. Okay. Put you guys right there for the moment. So then, all right. So let's get a tally. So that'll be the 1, and then I have 4 spaces underneath. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 that I've got planted, and I know for a fact I've got like 4 more that I don't even have planted right now that I want to run through the ringer and get a full plot going. Garnadinia for nickel. There was the thorium one, maybe. Yeah, the thunderleaf, god of thunder, whatever. I don't know if I have the UU matter berries going. Is that transformium? Yeah, I'll get a transformium going. Yeah, I don't have those at all. I thought I did. Well, but yeah, you know, the other thing that I want to do now is, as you can see, this drawer is getting a little bit unwieldy. So I do want to go through this drawer and pick out the backup seeds for the like the standard plants that I'm putting over in my forever farms. So that's another thing that I can do independent of other tasks. Here we go. Fresh filing cabinet. This is the one that I was going to use for bees, but you know what? We're not doing bees today, so it is what it is. All right, so let me look at this. Cyprium. I know for a fact I've moved Cyprium over. There's no Cyprium in here. Okay. Was it Stagnium? Yeah, Stagnium. All right, so let's pull all of these out. And you see how both of these are fairly decent, so I'm going to keep both since I only have two. I'm going to try to keep at least two of each seed, but if I have my choice, I'm only going to keep the ones of the if I can get away with it, 2131 zeros or the closest one to those mark. What else is over there already? Oh yeah, yellow. Oh no. Yellow stone lily. So let's get those picked out of here. I did also move the black stone lily already, so here we go. All right. 2131. Yeah, these are the ones I want to keep. I'll keep these as well. Well, no, I'll tell you what. I'll keep the ones that have stacks. That'll do. And then throw these away. Okay. This is something that I've been needing to do for a very long time. This drawer is getting unwieldy. And I didn't need to check that. I just wanted I wanted to verify. What's already over there? Tier stocks is already over there. All right. There we go. Yeah, the BBFs are fuel hungry. You're probably gonna want to do. I don't remember exactly where you're at, but you might have access to the advanced coke oven already. Those things are really fast, and that might turbocharge your early game. Let's see. Hey, crew. Yeah. One of these is stupid fast. They don't make creosote though, but you know that's a feature, not a bug over here. So yeah, welcome in, you guys. I'm doing basically this is a chore day. I've got a lot of stuff that I've been slacking on around the base, so I'm kind of doing a bit of cleanup at the moment. So yeah, there we go, perfect. And I can throw away all of these. All right. As you can see, I've started moving over the plants. What is this one? Shining? Yeah. So let's clean out the shinings in the filing cabinet. Yeah, I've had a lot of chores that I've been neglecting, you know, while I've been doing my big tech pushes and also while I've been doing a lot of building. So today is hopefully a get it done kind of day. Okay. All right, there's just too many. Let's get rid of some. How many hours in the world? A lot. Some of them are idle time, and a lot of them are like creative building time. So it's not pure progress, but I'll show it off. Minutes played. Uh, yeah. 2,000 hours right now. 2,000 hours, and I am early IV with a handful of big builds that are like 10% done. um, yeah, in fact, here I'll show off. I'll show off the newest big build over here. This is going to be enormous. Yeah, like if you can imagine, like I want to build this up to have like crazy catwalks everywhere and make it look like a I would love for this to be a PvP level at some distant point in the future. Like, to have a to import this build into a pack that would have like flans and ICBM and stuff like that. Um uh so yeah, that I can't wait to get this done. There's already little side passages and all sorts of catwalks and ladders everywhere. But there's gonna be a whole bunch more when I get this thing done. But uh, I'm kind of sort of taking a break from building today. I might get a little bit of building done later, but I definitely need to sort out the rest of the first machine floor because there's going to be some walls and some partitions. Like this isn't big open space like it looks. But I need to plan that space out. This is what I'm doing right now. I'm working on my plants. So as you can see, I've already moved over copper, tin. This one is silver, and I do have lead to do next. I already moved over tear stalks and the two stone lilies that I've got going. Good tip, King. Good tip. Uh, yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna end up doing. There's 3 floors of this right now. There's gonna be a total of 8, and that's gonna be probably as many plants as I plan on harvesting on a regular basis. So that's one of my chores today. Tearing all of these farms down, I'm actually trying to process some of these resources as I go. So for these plants that give me tiny piles of dust, I went through and I cooked all of those. So let's show this off again really quick. I'm pretty good on lead, copper, silver, and tin. So that's pretty cool. The other one that's missing here, it was the endstone dust that you get from yellow stone lily. I got that going down here. I just started this like a half an hour ago, so there's not been a lot of progress. But yeah, I'm gonna spin out this whole drawer of endstone dust passively, and I already got a little bit of PMP and a little bit of tungstate. I'll end up putting. I'll need to put a void upgrade on on this guy right here. But yeah, this is the underneath side of Platline. It looks it's clean for as messy as it is. It is kind of like spaghetti all over the place, but I tried to do it as clean as I could. Um, Yeah. Oh, while down here, I might as well show off this. Um, I am ready for I'm getting ready for late IV and like early LUV. Uh, okay, so Platline. You need all of these platinum metal groups. There's 6 of them total, and the whole line starts with something called platinum metallic powder dust. So I don't have any to show off right here, but like step 1 is you put platinum metallic powder dust in a chemical reactor with aqua regia, and that makes the first step of dozens that you have to do for all of the platline processing. Uh, and then like aqua regia is nitric acid and diluted sulfuric acid. So you have to mix those together separately to pump in there. And so if you can imagine, there's like Flatline has like 50 steps, I think it is, 50 different steps. If you include like making the ammonia, making the aqua regia, making the nitric acid or, sulfuric acid and whatnot. So with that in mind, you can see all of these LCRs are 4, like 2x2. These blast furnaces are doubles. These distillation towers right here are doubles. All of these machines right here in frame are Platline. I end up using 20 LCRs, 6 blast furnaces, the mega sifter, 2 distillation towers, the oil cracker over here. And then also I needed to build all of this stuff under here for basic things. Like, for example, these electrolyzers are making me hydrogen and oxygen. Because I don't have that being done anywhere else. I have to do it on site. So you build all those machines as big or as small as you want to make your setup, and eventually you get out at the end ruthenium, palladium, iridium, platinum, rhodium, and osmium. And you need iridium to make progress in IV. You need osmium to make progress in LUV, and I think LUV uses a lot of osmiridium, which is iridium and osmium. There's one of the tiers that's coming up uses rhodium plated palladium, I think it is, which is rhodium is this one and palladium is this one. So you need all of these metals in large quantities, starting in like mid to late IV, and then just till the end of the game. You're going to be using these resources by the ton. I'm over here. I'm looking at like yeah, sure, King. Okay, so all right. I don't want to make your choice for you, Cam, but pick the precision shears. But let me explain why. So the precision shears can pick up spawners. So if you have the shears in your hand, you can like shift right click on a spawner and it'll break instantly. So that's pretty nice. You're not going to use the spawners, but when you're raiding dungeons, when you're raiding the dungeons on different planets, instead of having to fight through all of those monsters, you run in, snip the spawners, back out, shoot whatever, shoot any monsters that spawned in, and then it makes the whole raiding a lot easier. So the unstable induced matic is a matic that's unbreakable, which is really, really nice until you realize that you can make an unbreakable matic out of netherrack if you really wanted to. And you might actually want to do that later for certain crop installations needs a tool in the tool slot. But you can build an unbreakable matic. Getting precision shears is a mid-game craft. So I'm not making your decision for you, but the precision shears has a lot more utility at the beginning of the game. Let's for example, let's say you're out in the overworld and you're trying to raid the trees that have all of the cobwebs on them. Run in, break one block of dirt, snip the spawner, and and then you can raid those easy. Usually they'll still spawn a spider, but whatever. Yeah, awesome. So yeah, I think I was done explaining Platline too. The only thing the only other thing I'll say about Platline is that um, I made a machine here. Let's get another bird's eye view. I was talking about I made 20 LCRs, I made 6 EBFs, and all of the different machines here. Each machine has a set process. I hope that made sense. Each one is only doing one type of craft, and it's set in stone, and that's just the way it is. You can get away with doing Platline with a lot less machines if you're really careful about the way that you pump in and out the resources and the reagents and stuff like that. Somebody was talking about doing a whole Platline that only had like 3 LCRs, which is insane. Yeah, have to use like level emitters and blocking input buses and all sorts of stuff like that. But it's possible. You don't have to make like 30 different machines like I did to have a Platline. But if you do it like this, you can run a Platline at full throughput as long as you can provide it the right power. I can run a full throughput Platline at basically at EV voltage right now. It would cost like 15,000 U per tick to run everything all at once, something like that. 16,000. I make 28,000 tops. That's what this is over here. This is nitrobenzene. I'll explain this. I'll also explain this. So these trees over here are getting harvested, and then I've got 8 of these advanced cokes making charcoal. The charcoal goes underneath to make wood tar. The wood tar comes back up here into these guys to make this makes the benzene. It also makes phenol, toluene, creosote, and dimethylbenzenes, the 1, 2, 1, 3, and 1, 4 versions, which are really good for future processing. This makes distilled water, which is one of the 4 ingredients of nitrobenzene. You've got distilled water, nitric acid, sulfuric acid, and benzene. So that's you need these 4 to make nitro. And nitro is so much better than regular benzene, so it's worth stretching to get nitro if you can. So yeah, the hardest part for me is keeping nitric acid filled, and I might fix that today actually. So then yeah, over here, I'm making, I think this one makes sulfuric acid, this one makes nitric acid, and then this one makes ammonia to make the nitric acid. And then yeah, it all gets burned over here in these gas turbines, and then the energy comes down here into the Lapatronic supercapacitor. Let's show this off really quick. Let's see what we got. It is almost full. 2.9 billion basically out of 3.2. Using, where am I using? I'm not using any right now. Wow, I'm surprised. Oh, there's gonna be an ad that's coming up. If anybody needs to get up, stretch, get a drink, get a snack, your time is coming up in just a second. I'm gonna continue picking through my seeds. But if anybody has any other questions that they want answered, feel free to shout them out, and I'll answer them after the ad break. So did I put Shining in here already? I know I didn't. Okay. Where are... I don't have any perfect seeds. That's weird. That's fine. We're just gonna use these. Yeah, I just want to get rid of all these. Okay. I want to thank everybody that's hanging out. If you can hear me now, while the ad is running, I appreciate you. Trying to think what else I can sort out right this second. I don't want to move any of these drawers. Yeah, Twitch be like that sometimes. Um, yeah, because I know like sometimes it's slow to show ads. Sometimes it doesn't show ads for people in certain areas of the world. There's all sorts of different question marks that go along with that kind of stuff. I don't really care. I'm kind of anti-ad in general, but Twitch got to pay the bills, and they let everybody stream for free, so kind of got to go with the agreement that they provide. Yeah. I don't like advertising in general. I just don't. But it's the way that the internet works, and we've got to roll with it. It is what it is. So yeah. Let's put you guys right here. That's fine. I'm gonna clean out these chests eventually. There's a bunch of dumb stuff in here. So the next thing I need to double check is, I showed off that I was making big batches of all the ingots. Well, I'm trying to make big batches of the fluids that I need too. And the next one that I'm going to work on is polytetrafluoroethylene. I need a giant batch of PTFE because I'm going to end up building enough LCRs to populate my new mid-game base. And so like you could think of all of the different stuff that I'm going to want to have in LCRs on passive, and then think of stuff like ammonia, for example. I might have 8 LCRs making ammonia nonstop if I can support it with nitrogen and hydrogen. Just think about all of those, all of the PTFE that I'm going to have to spend to make all of these LCRs for an entire mid-game base. I need to make a giant batch. So that's what this fluorine is going towards. It looks like I'm done with my cryolite. Yes. Okay, so I had cryolite, I had I forget the other thing that I was doing for fluorine. Let's look this up really quick before I move on. Fluorine. Recipe. Let's see if I can just pick through here really quick. Yeah, I was doing cryolite. Oh, I did the fluoroburgerite dust. That's the other one. Yeah, I was never gonna remember that name. Biotite. Oh, biotite. Oh, yes, that's right. That's the reason why you farm the black stone lilies, because you can get biotite dust from the black stone lily. I've got that drawer. So maybe maybe that's the next thing I need to start passively dealing with, is this drawer of black granite dust, because this use, let's just make sure I'm thinking, yeah, this is the stuff. Yeah, so spin out black granite dust for silicon dioxide and biotite, and I think I would probably just void the silicon dioxide, because where is it at? No, not that one. Yeah, here we go. I got 83 stacks of silicon dioxide over here. I think I'm good. Yeah, I like the hollow glasses. They do make your game run a little bit slower, but they are convenient. So yeah, I think I need to process this black granite next. And it was just a centrifuge? Yeah, centrifuge. And then this was an electrolyzer. Centrifuge and electrolyzer. Okay. Next. Where should I do this at? I don't think I have any space over here at the processing line now. And I don't think I want to do this at... This little strip right here is running at EV power. So I don't think I want to make EV machines for processing this black granite. I think I want to do it at a lower tier and then just let it go in the background. So let's go underneath and see what other power I can tap into. All of this down here on the ground floor is medium voltage. I could tap in right here. This is technically part of Platline, but you know, maybe I could just run maybe I could just extend the item conduit a little bit to compensate. Then this over here, this is running at high voltage. You know, this yellow, everything that's spray painted yellow is extreme voltage, but I haven't finished my spray paint job just yet, so can't trust it, but it is running at that rate. Yeah, there's not a whole lot of places I can jack in down here. I fixed all of the weird up and down voltage areas, so everything is pretty much getting fed EV. Except for, you know, stuff like this is getting transformed down at the spot. Alright, so maybe I'll work on that stuff here. So medium voltage, centrifuge, and electrolyzer. Let's see if we've got those. Well, here's the electrolyzer. I don't see a centrifuge at all in here. Oh, there's LV. Dang. Yeah, I don't see an MV centrifuge in here. Good thing they're not expensive, so I will just go ahead and crank one out. I just wanted to use up these machines if I could. My rich Uncle Ross gifted me all of these machines, and I'm trying to use up the ones that I can. Alright, let's just make one. Alright, so I do have an extra casing here. 2 motors. I'll need 4 circuits, which are not in that chest. Yeah. Alright. And then I'll need medium voltage is what? Copper? There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 aluminum and 2 wrought iron. And that should be it. That. Oop. Okay. All right, so now, whoop. Now let me think about this. We're just gonna take some filters, and I had some drawers. Yeah, there's a couple. Oh yeah, here's the rest. Yeah. All right. And then let me So the drawer in is going to need a filter. Oh, I need a trash can. Yeah, trash can for the silicon dioxide. Although I will say, from I had some gentle prodding from John, and I was also thinking about this, separately myself. But I've stopped voiding a lot of things. Like, for example, the ashes that I'm getting from benzene. I'm not voiding those anymore. I'm stacking up these ashes to process at a later time. I'm actually also not voiding stone dust over here anymore. Again, the only reason I'm running over here to show this off is because I also need to fill up my potion flask. Yeah, look at this. Now, I'm not throwing away stone dust no more. I'm just gonna, again, saving it for future processing. Okay, now we can take this. So, how do I want to do this? Oh, I have more cryolite. I need to put that cryolite in the thing. You just blew up. Oh no, King. Oh no. R.I.P. in pieces, my dude. I hope that a little advice isn't gonna be taken the wrong way at this very moment. But again, I feel for you, my dude. I don't know how you had them wired up, but the solar boilers have a certain way of working where they will accept water from the bottom of the block, but they'll never output steam except to the sides. So if you always pump your water in from the bottom, they'll never backfill with steam and run out of water. Just a general tip for everybody out there. Blowing up those boilers is nasty. That does really suck. I think I'm going to do it like this, and I think I'm just going to park this on top. Okay, so then it's going to be this. Oh, you know what? Hold on. Where's my screwdriver? Import. Okay. Now, wrench. Okay. Electrolyzer. And then, how do I want to do this? Guess. Oh, there's the conduit. This is gonna have to be like this. Oh, I'm tripping. No. Yeah, what am I doing here? I'm tripping. Hold on. Get this all the way out of here. I just want it to be very simple. Yep, and that's all I want. And then I need to put I'll put the trash can right there. The trash cans are probably in the AE system. Trash can. Trashy can. Now, don't have a direct warp. So let's see. So I want to trash. Oh no. I want to trash this. So let's make this whitelist silicon dioxide dust. Yeah, you can make your item filter in any conduit, and then just stick it on the conduit that you're actually going to use. You don't have to make it on site. There we go. And then extract always. And then let me go. There it is. Okay, so yeah, I see what you did, King. Yeah, and hey, backups for the win. They don't run without them. I've just now got my biotite set up. I'm just gonna let this run in the background. Again, this is going to take this black granite dust and turn it into biotite at a 5-to-1 ratio, which is fine. What, 130k divided by 5 is still what, 26? So I have like 26k biotite to process. That's pretty good. And I just saw that I have a bunch of cryolite in this backpack, so let's get this out. And then we can void that silicon dioxide. Again, I shouldn't be voiding silicon dioxide, but it's one of those things that I'm getting so much of it, and it's not useful. It has uses. It can be used, but right now it's just it's taking up space. These go back in there. All right. There we go. Ooh, the silver is done. So if you can see, I'm gonna harvest all of the ones that are at the optimal harvest rate. Let's get this going. Okay, so that got me 14. It's not terrible. I think I needed 15. Let's go over there. Actually, let's just go over there and see what I need. I need 14. How about that? All right, let's just make it happen. Nice. Yep, and this is lead. Now get that started right away. Oh, I got a thing. What is you? All right. I'm gonna let these grow up because I want the extra seeds. I probably out of those 3 I might get 2 seeds. So yeah, I want to save them if at all possible. And then here, let's get these going. All right, and I got 6. 2130. I'll keep those actually, but I'm gonna end up planting all of these. So let's do this really quick. Okay. Cool. And then for the lead, I need to go underneath and get these. Yeah, for anybody that hasn't messed around with these IC2 crops, some of these higher tier crops you need to have specific blocks underneath them at the 4th level in order for the plant themselves to reach full maturity. So so that's kind of what I'm doing over here. Again, I'll show this off really quick. You can see the 4th layer underneath these, like these up top have the metal blocks underneath. The stone lilies have stone and black granite respectively. But yeah, if they're not particular about what you put underneath, they do need three blocks of dirt underneath them for full for full production. Okay, yeah, I'm feeling good. Now I can get rid of these. So, where are you? Nice. And get rid of these, probably. I do have a little bit of inventory space. Let's go ahead and do this. Okay. Now I can get rid of those. Well, hold on a minute. Let's throw away those. And Oh, shining. Let's keep you. Oh, and I was gonna plant these, the 2130 zeros. Yep, yep, yep. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. All right, the lead ones are gonna go over here. All right. Yeah, I can't wait to do some more building on this thing. Um, these are gonna be giant ramps that let you run all the way up to the highest level. Although I was trying to work on the floor design of these ramps, and I am not. Yeah, this is a nope. This is not good. Um, I'll figure something else out, a different pattern, because as you can see, the floor pieces are going to be tiled like this. So this exact size piece is going to fit right here, right here, right here, just up, up one level each time. I need to figure out a good tileable um, floor plan. So I want to make it quick and easy for me to just, knock the whole thing out, because I've got 4 of those ramps to build. So I need something easy. I need something that's quick and easy that'll actually get finished. All right, come on, anytime. 95, 92. Okay. What is this? This is a battery buffer. Okay. All right. Yeah. These evil ore give nether quartz dust, and surface quartz. Space plant right here, which is really nice. They give space flowers, which is the ones that I'm going to use to give me UU matter. Rip, John. I feel your pain. All of those processes take forever to get done. Ah, nice. Speaking of taking forever to get done, finally, there. Thank you, thank you. 2 more shining seeds. Nice. Go ahead and put you in there. So now that I have 3 of these, I think I'm gonna go ahead and throw this stack away. Okay. Yep. Yep. So far, so good. I haven't whittled this down very much, but I'm going to be working on this drawer here today, among other things. And as you can see, the stage of growth. Once these get to size 3 of 4, I'm gonna go ahead and turn the bot on. Just about now. Anytime, yeah. As soon as all 6 of them bush up, I'm gonna go ahead and how's this looking? Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, I'm doing good on chore day. I need to do some chores IRL, but first things first, you gotta play the video games first, right, guys? Right? Right? uh I can move over. Oh, yep, perfect. I can move over these 2 distillation towers once I figure out where everything is going. This guy, auto stat. Oh, AT. Nice. And then this, I'm gonna put this down here because I don't want to lose these pieces. I might use this exact setup again. Okay. I need to do laundry too, but unfortunately, I don't have laundry services on site. It is a separate building here, which is gross. The building itself isn't gross, but it being not attached to the apartment just absolutely sucks. So yeah, laundry is always a chore, literally and figuratively. Yeah, it's funny. I cracked the joke the other day that I would eat a whole lot healthier if I didn't have to do dishes afterwards. My meals are quick, easy, and with the least amount of upkeep. I don't know if that's the right word. And there, those can go there. All right, what's next? So I've got the endstone and the black granite finally being processed. I guess the next one is going to be the glow flower. So this glow flower gets processed into glowstone dust, and then you can process glowstone dust into redstone and gold, and then you can further process redstone into mercury, pyrite, and mercury, pyrite, and alumina. I think. But yeah, this might be the next thing that I start processing. So let's think about this. Oh yeah, extractor. I don't know why I was even looking it up. It's an extractor. Do I have one? Extricator. LV, EV. You know what? Maybe I'll do EV on this one just because I want it to get done really, really fast. That'll be kind of fun, right? All right, so let me think about this. We're gonna need a bigger boat. I'm gonna need this, and then this. Stargate win. 2026. Not joking actually. I doubt that I'll have. I doubt even at full production, if I run all of next year, I think I'm going to spend most of my time building, like creative building. Ah, oh, crap. This one. Now, let's go ahead and put you, and where are you? Here. And we're gonna do let's see, extract always with an upgrade, insert, and then I'm going to need to do this and bow. Item auto output. Okay. So that's going to be a little bit of automatic glowstone and to get that used up. Yeah, honestly, I have harmony. I don't know. Then again, I'm in kind of a rough situation right now. Everything is fine. Like don't cry for me, but I need to have some get some serious things going in the near future. But with that being said, assuming that I stream the entire year of 2025, I probably will have an Eye of Harmony done in 2025. Again, I'm going to take long breaks from tech while I'm doing building projects, and also vice versa. I've got a lot of build projects that I want to do. I did just do a world tour a few days ago. Unfortunately, that stream was kind of a bad recording. I was having bad frame rate issues, but for anybody that's popping in and wants to see the entirety of this game world, it is posted. There's the VOD is still on Twitch, and I did also post the VOD to YouTube. I do plan on doing those world tours every few months, every 2 or 3 months. I was thinking quarterly, but maybe I'll do it a little bit more often than quarterly, maybe like every other month. Yeah, nice, John. Nice. That was at 4 p.m. right? Yeah, is it 4 p.m. Pacific or Western? No, yeah, the Pacific probably. Well, my base is going to be this one over here. This is actually going to be my end game base. So, all of this space down here that I've got on this floor, I'm going to make, yeah, GMT, I should have known. Very precise. Yeah, there's going to be a bunch of different floors, of this machine floor that I'll be able to have all of the Greg Tech stuff, and then it'll be kind of cool walkways and spooky places upstairs. And then this build is going to go all the way down to, let's go down to, all right, I'm at Y10 right now, and this is where the bottom of the build is going to be. It's going to look like the bottom of this building was stretched and snapped off. It'll almost look like it was pulled like taffy and stretched off into the void. So the bottom of this build is going to be really cool, but the lowest floor, like the lowest functional floor, will probably be like Y30. Yeah, thanks, John. Yeah, the lowest floor that's going to be useful is like Y30, but the build itself is going to go down to about Y10, and then it already goes up to, where is it? The other side over here. It already goes up to, what is this? 224. I think it's going to go up to like 230, like the very tip top of this build. Haven't quite figured everything out yet, but as you can see, I already kind of sketched out what these ramps are going to look like. This ramp is going to come up this way, a slight upward diagonal. This is going to be like a straight upwards here, and then these ramps connect, and there's going to be a big staircase that goes up this way for 20 blocks, give or take, and then that's going to feed off to the two sides, which is going to be, if you can picture it, these corners are going to be about this big, give or take. So yeah, the whole thing is going to be from about right here till about right here. And then you already see the middle piece is pretty well fleshed out already. This is a big boy. This is gonna take a lot of work. So yeah, the build is huge, and then I'm also in IV tier 5, and I'm at the point where I need to rebuild all my stuff for IV, and I'm also rebuilding all my stuff, moving it into the new build here. So Yeah, I've got a lot of projects kind of juggling up in the air, and then I've got a lot of maintenance that I need to do all at once, a lot of moving that I need to do all at once, and then I'm also designing this giant mega build. So I was kind of getting bogged down a little bit with all my tasks because I didn't know what I needed to do next. So that's kind of why today is a tiny chore day. I'm just knocking out a bunch of tiny little chores. One of the tiny little chores that I can do today is go through and throw away all of this stuff that I don't want to keep. These are all of the dump chests that I had gathered up all over the base, all over the overworld base, and I don't need to keep a whole lot of this stuff. There's certain things that I do want to keep, like for example, this is fun. I want to put this in a item frame by my bee area, because it's funny. um, yeah, I just need to go through these and throw away all the old stuff. I'll take these torches actually. And then yeah, here's all my deaths. I need to make a head wall somewhere. I might like plaster them all over my LSC. Who knows? But I do need to make a head wall somewhere. To show off my multitudinous fails. Over here again, this is just a mock-up of my applied energistics system, but you can see like this is the item storage, fluid storage, and this will be essentia storage. I'm trying to mock up like this line right here with the glass fluids is going to be super tanks, like bulk fluid storage. I want to make a couple more of these guys right here, and then start working on molecular assemblers and ME interfaces so that I can start working on auto crafting. But yeah, everything here is just basically a mock-up because I'm going to build all these pieces up here and then move it downstairs. I don't actually know where central storage is going. I know where the central AE is going for now. And then at the end of the game, like at the end of the pack, my giant mother brain AE system is going to be up here. So this 6x6 cube up here is going to be where I have all my P2P connections, and then this 2x2 right here is going to be for the transport network for AE. So I don't know the bits and pieces well enough to explain it to somebody, like to a new person, but if you could imagine, like each of these faces is going to have a P2P tunnel on it, and then all of those P2P tunnels are going to be routed through these controllers here, and then those are going to be the long lines of either covered dense cable or smart dense cable that goes out to every corner of the base in order to provide channels for subnets at each individual processing location. There are people that are much better at applied energistics to explain that if that is something that you need explained. I'll be able to explain it better by the time I get to the point that I'm building this monstrosity over here. So for the time being, I've got a baby AE system over here that I'm going to build all the little pieces on. Other little pieces is I'm going to have to build a security terminal so that I can have wireless access, a wireless transmitter, of course. That's not anytime soon because those things are power hungry. I need to make a discretizer, which I think I can go ahead and do right now. Let's actually look that up. Discretizer. Oh yeah, this is cheap. Yeah, like I haven't made any storage buses yet, but this is cheap. Yeah, it's not bad. That's not bad at all. Um, so yeah, When I start working on AE again, I'm going to end up I'm going to make a giant batch of ME interfaces. I'm going to try to make some dual interfaces. I'm going to have to make a whole bunch of storage buses. I'm going to have to make a whole bunch of P2P buses and just get all of those pieces built all at once. And I'm going to have to build a ton of cable, like stacks on stacks of covered cable or covered dense and smart dense, because this is a huge base and snaking cable all over this thing, it's going to be a lot of cable. And that is um, the cruel twist of making such a giant base like this. To cover it in cable, pre-wireless, is going to be a madhouse. Women can confound me. John, you are you are among company. I am assuming. Um, if any of them are good at interior design and setting up walls, I could sure use a hand over here. This is going to be where I put the core of the applied energistic system in this chunk here. And then the auto crafting part of AE is probably going to be maybe in this chunk here or maybe this chunk here, but this is probably gonna be like central storage. This is gonna be most likely central storage, but again, I need to put up some walls, and I just haven't figured out how I want to do that yet. I don't know what I want this place to look like just yet. John, I guess they assumed that you understood that presentation is everything, but jokes on them, assume nothing. Yeah. So yeah, all the cool machines are going to be down there and subdivided into their particular chunks, and then up here, again, I want to build this base up to look like a giant spooky warehouse with all these catwalks everywhere that would make a good PvP level, because when this is all said and done, I want to export this build out into a pack that'll have flans, ICBM, all the other gun mods, all the other cool shooty pew pew things that would be fun for PvP, and use this build as a giant PvP level. It's gonna be so cool, you guys. But first things first, I need to build the build, and in order to build the build, I'm going to have to do at least some a bit more tech, and I also need to move the tech that I currently have all over here all at once. So I know I'm being long-winded right now, but we'll get back up here and I'll show this off. I made an entire second copy of my nitrobenzene line. You can see there's the spruce, the advanced cokes, the double distillation stack. This would make the distilled water. This makes the nitrobenzene itself. Unfinished LCRs would make the bits and pieces. These would make the wood tar, and LSC for power, and also I made myself an XL gas turbine. This is pretty nice. The XL gas turbine in a box. Let's pick this up. Oh, thank you. Appreciate you. So again, I don't know where anything is going to go, but I need to start building things anyway. I can't dally any longer. No ads, hurrah. Yeah, thank you. So, look at this thing. This thing is a beast. I built this thing. It's finished. Look at this. It's solid. The entire center of it is solid. Absolute insanity. This thing was so freaking expensive. So we're gonna put it right here, I think. Oh, let me hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's a 7x7. Okay, 1, 2, 3. So there's 10 here. So if I do, let's oh, I don't want those in there. Let's grab a bunch of these. And we'll mark off a 7x7. Four, 5, 6, 7. Hold that thought for a second, John, because I know I mentioned it the other day, but I do want to brag about this. The first day you were showing off your mega blast furnace, like the compressed chest with all of the foils in it. I said it on stream that I was jealous and I was gonna make my own. I wasn't lying. Here's all my sheets to make into foils, and this is all of the sheets that I would need for me to make a mega blast furnace. So that's as far as I got on that on that particular quest. But yeah, John, you have inspired me to build big, bigger than I need right now. But it is cool. John is doing a thing with his mega EBF where he's putting on. I think he said it was 64 EV energy hatches, and it's going to end up. What that'll do for him is it will overclock the mega EBF up to. Ooh, he said ZPM, I think. Yeah, like 4 or 5 levels up from. Yeah. Oh yeah, 164 amp hatch. That's right. Yeah, those 64 amp hatches are really cool. But yeah, he's going to be able to overclock his thing all the way up, and that's going to be really neat. Let's see. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, it's 9 tall. Easy. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hot Marcy 200. Oh, okay. All right. So, public service announcement. These things can be a bit temperamental. These rotor assemblies, if you build and tear down and rebuild these things at all, just remember that you need to take the rotor out of the rotor assembly before you break the rotor assembly, or otherwise you lose your rotor. And so I actually lost a rotor on accident, learning a valuable lesson. And I do need to make one more of the Oro Hurricane rotors before I can fire this thing up officially. But I can get it built. Okay. Then let's get you guys. Yeah, unfortunately, when I broke, or when I was disassembling this thing to move down here, um, I had looked through the wiki, and maybe it does say it in the wiki somewhere, but I didn't see it. Um, and if that knowledge exists, I didn't see it, but I was rather salty that day. That's for sure. Yeah, 0 point module. A long time ago, ZPM was the highest uh, energy tier back in ye olden days of ancient Greg Tech. Okay, let's do this an easier way. Okay, so now what I need to do is I need to place. Actually, I don't need to place. I don't know where any of these I don't know where any of the pieces are going to go other than the XL gas turbine controller block has to go top center face right there. And I'll probably put the muffler hatch exactly where it is in the tooltip. Um but I don't know where the inputs and outputs are going to go, including uh the maintenance hatch and the dynamo hatch that I've got for this. I don't know where any of those pieces are going to be. And I swore I built that XL gas turbine controller block. I guess not. I built myself an IV muffler hatch for the thing because this thing will pump out a lot of pollution um, if left unchecked. And so I figured this is one giant box of uh, stainless steel and Inconel. Instead of making okay. Interesting. Okay. And boop. There we go. And the rest of this interior is um these casings. So another ad break is coming up for those that are uh, that will get them. I'm just gonna keep working through this. Hopefully, I'll have this done by the time the ad break is done. Okay. So everything was right down the center. Let's look at this again. All of this stuff. Yeah, yeah, John. I agree. I agree with that. I probably will put the maintenance hatch like right there on top. Or if I can get away with it on the top itself would be nice. But it looks like everything is going up and down this central column on the rotor sides. So I'll fill in the rest of it, but I'll leave the center block empty until I figure out exactly what I'm doing. Okay. Now I can probably do... Oh, where is my, did I put it away? Put it away. Yeah, alright. Put it away again. Nah. Yeah, I need to do the hollow thing because I want to know. It would be nice to see all of the different positions that I could put those things. But yeah, for the time being, I think I am just going to build it more or less the way that the NEI has it. Cool. All right, so that boyo is ready for put these out. Yeah, no kidding. Oh, that's why. Now, again, remember, if you tear out these rotor assemblies, make sure you pull this turbine out. And you can't pull it out manually. You have to use a wrench. Here, I'll show that. Yeah, you have to use a wrench to remove the turbine. Okay. And while we're working on that, input bus is for the turbines. Ah, okay. So I don't even need the input bus. I probably will add an input bus. Just in case I need to set a it'll give me a free ghost circuit, whatever. It's fine. I will leave. Let's see. Dude. So we'll put you right here. And no spare pieces? No spare pieces. Okay. All right, cool. As you can see, I did end up making oh, I get it. Okay. Yeah, okay. I was thinking something completely different. No, now I get it. Yeah, that's actually really cool. I didn't know that it would do that. That's convenient. So we are going to oh yeah, thanks, John. We're gonna go ahead and make one more of those Aura Hurricane turbine blades because again I need to replace the one that I broke. But I just want to show this off really quick. This thing is stupid expensive. The EV 64 amp dynamo hatch. Any of the 64 amp dynamos are stupid expensive. Like you need to make this and this. This is this recipe. This is this recipe, and then you need to make another extra another transformer. Yeah, it's crazy expensive. Yeah. Let's see. Home works. Each one of these large turbine blades is going to cost 72 ingots, and Aura Hurricane was pretty expensive for me when I started building those. It's not cheap right now, but I've cut a bunch. All right, there's that. Certainly not cheap, but I do have a bunch right now. Turbine. Yeah, here we are. Ooh, it's raining outside, so hopefully, hopefully I don't have any interruptions. Bitrate's been really good today thus far. If I do have any temporary lapses, I apologize. I'll try to play through them unless it gets super bad. But yeah, like again, right now I've got really good connection, so no worries. Ah, here we are. There we are. I need 2 of those. Yeah, I've got a bunch of extra pieces all over the place. I can't wait to finally get all of my storage centralized so I can throw all of these different dump chests into Applied Energistics and finally see what I have. I've got I've got so many things all over the place that I don't really have I don't have a full and total grasp of all the things that I've got built right now. Let's just go ahead and sit here and wait for this to finish. Ooh. Let's see. Yeah, that is really cool to know that it will autofill turbine blades. So once I kick this thing up, I'm probably going to go ahead and start working on a backup set of rotors pretty much right away. Almost there. Nice. So yeah, 12 rotor blades and 2 long rods. Oh, it's 1 long rod. Okay. All right. I thought it was 2. Whatever. It is starting to rain really hard outside. All right. Large turbine. And what you're looking at here is if you see down near the bottom in the pink text, energy from optimal gas flow, 7,200 EU per tick. So the way that the XL gas turbine works is that it has 12 rotor assemblies and it requires 12 turbines, but it is efficient as if 16 of the turbines were running. So if you do the 7,200 times 16, that should be the maximum throughput of times 16. So hypothetically speaking, my XL gas turbine version 1.0 is going to make 115,000 EU per tick, which is, hold on, 115200 divided by 2048, which is just over 56 EV amps. So that's pretty nice. That is pretty nice. My current setup over here, again, is maxing out at like 28,000 EU per tick. And that's pretty good. It's good enough for everything that I'm doing. It can run Flatline and a single EBF at a time. Let's see, this EBF is clocked up to IV and the vacuum freezer is clocked up to IV, so I can't run everything all at once. I don't want to sound like I'm not bragging or anything like that, because I'm still having power issues in early IV. But that's what this new build is going to be working towards. I just gotta, again, unfortunately, I moved everything from the overworld out to the void into the lawn base, and now I'm moving things from the lawn base over to this build, which is called decoherence. So I've got a bit of moving fatigue. I've been moving things around so much that I'm just kind of I'm over it. And with that being said, I do have a fair bit of moving left to do. So now, what I'll probably do is, you see this is a 7x7 footprint. I'll probably put the the chemical plant right next to it, because the chemical plant footprint is also 7x7, and it'll at least be clean looking and kind of matching. While we're over here, let's go ahead and oh, this one is already chunk loaded. I'm gonna go ahead and chunk load any of the chunks that have any kind of machine in it, or any chunks that I have to run cables through. And that's one of the things that some people need to remember for their builds is don't just chunk load the places where you're doing your work. Chunk load the chunks that your pipes and cables run through as well. And you could take it from this noob named system that's done that over and over and over. Why do my machines not work? Oh yeah, that's right, because they're not getting power. The cable's not loaded. Ah. It'll happen to you too, kids. One day you will be me with a 10% of their brain left and do dumb things all the time. So this thing is really cool. This is called the chemical plant, if you guys haven't seen this before. And you have to read the wiki on this one. The quest book is not accurate for a chemical plant. You'll see, it's got like 5 different tiers and a whole bunch of different pieces that you can use. I'll try to explain it a little bit, but again, read the wiki, because there's a lot going on here. So there is the machine casings, and there's 5 tiers of casings, and you have to build the tier of casing for the highest tier recipe that you plan on running through this. In addition to that, you need to I want to run this at high voltage HV. Because I'm running it at HV, I need to use HV machine casings in instead of the casings that NEI tells me to use. Then the coils that you use give you an energy reduction, if I remember correctly. So these are nichrome. So these are only like what, tier 2, tier 3 coils. Not much of a reduction. And then the pipe casings, which I'm using tungsten steel. I believe the pipe casings are the pieces that control how many parallel processes are ran. And I believe tungsten steel allows 4 parallel processes. Don't quote me on those numbers though. But yeah, if you're gonna build one of these chemical plants, absolutely read it up on the wiki. Because it'll have all of the charts explaining exactly what each piece does and the benefits that it gives. I picked this particular setup because it's stuff that I had laying around or was easy to get. If I was going to rebuild any of these pieces right now, I would actually rebuild these coil blocks. I would try to put HSSGs in here, but I don't really feel like making 24 HSSGs right now. Yeah, according to system, yes. Right now, I'm gonna pull all the casings. I'm gonna leave all of the the control pieces for the moment. That's energy hatch, yeah. Oh, that's crap. I didn't mean to take the input hatch. We're gonna leave this for now. Boop. And yes. All right. And again, when you're building this thing for the first time, just keep in mind these are machine casings, not machine hulls. You don't want to make these into hulls. You can't use them. And also, if you're doing this for the first time, these layers in the center here are solid. So there's no ring. It's actually solid coil blocks all the way through, and also solid pipe casings all the way through. Yeah, you got some spares. I saw you talking over in I think it was Dauber's chat about having like 70 something spare. Yeah. Again, I showed you that chest a bit ago. I can't wait to get on my next project. I don't know. I'm either going to make a giant batch of HSSG coils, or I'm going to make a smaller batch of HSSS coils to replace some of my Gs. And if I do replace some of my Gs, the Gs that I replace are going to end up going into here. Because I don't think I'm going to make HSSS coils for the chemical plant. I think that would be. I think that's kind of overkill. The benefit that you get from the higher tier coils isn't really worth reaching that hard, but I could reach a little bit harder than nichrome. And in fact, I think the TPV coils would go pretty well with the titanium casings. Just like a giant big old pink machine. I don't mind. Okay. Yeah, this is gonna work just fine. So let's do 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, so the way this is constructed is solid layer of machine casings on the bottom. Oh, not that solid. And then we're gonna do a ring of a layer of coil with the casings around. And then the center is easy. It just alternates. It goes coil, coil, pipe, coil, pipe, coil, pipe. Okay. All right. Getting there. And then these go around the edge like so. That's practically poverty, John. Okay, and then the rest is these stable titanium casings, which are cover the top completely. Oh, there it is. Oh, crap. There we go. And then let's go ahead and just do one of these. I'll be able to fix the rest of it from the ground. Oh, no. Okay. So, I probably will hold off building this any further, and I'll put the rest of the pieces in here. This will be my catch-all chest for all of the rest of the pieces for these machines. And now I'll gather up the rest of it. Where are you? Yeah, I want all of these pieces. Take you. Okay, those are oh, I've got 4 spots. Well, hold on a minute. There's no batteries in the battery buffer. Okay, good to know. I still need to make a second trip. Let's just go. That these this yes. Oh, I also need to make sure that I get this cable. I made this cable especially for this setup because if you look, this is EV voltage cable and it has a max amperage of 64. If you remember, I calculated that I'm going to be getting 56 EV amps out of that XL gas turbine. So I had to make good cable. So yeah. Okay. Then again, as you can see, I made myself a another 64 amp energy hatch for this one, and then of course there is the matching dynamo hatch for the other object. Oh, these things are so expensive. So this is a borosilicate glass. Is it wrench? Okay. All right. Well, this is just gonna take a minute. That's a shame. Let's here. How about this? Let me get my the silk pick. I have that out because it's slower, and that one does work. Okay, yeah, we're gonna use this one. This one's almost too fast to use, so I'm not retiring this pick, but in a lot of places that I need to be delicate, I can't use this pick. I'm gonna have the same problem when I get a Vajra, because from everything that I've seen about the Vajra, it breaks everything really, really fast. So I'm gonna have to be very careful when I finally build one of those. That is right around the corner. I think you can make a Vajra in IV. It might be late IV, but yeah, I think I'm right around the corner for that thing. Now this is a wrench. Yes, yes, yes. And those do stack, yeah. how to tear down the whole house in one shot. Oh, hey JPM, how's it going? Yeah, we're in the stronghold run. I'm basically today is chore day. I'm trying to get a bunch of little chores done or at least, you know, moving the chains and getting things further along. So one of the things that I needed to do for quite a while is move my new power setup down to the permanent floor, and I've just been slacking on that for, you know, for a couple weeks now, honestly. Um, but yeah, it's time to set up power. I don't think it's gonna get done on this stream, but I'm gonna move some of this stuff downstairs. Yeah, my power setup will power your EBF. That's for sure. I will be interested to kick my new setup on and figure out what their bottleneck is, because, you know, every group of machines is going to have a bottleneck, and I just can't I can't visualize what that bottleneck is going to be right now. But I know as soon as I get everything set up and running, it's going to be obvious, and I'll have to deal with it as it comes. Yeah, just make sure you have your vibrant cable. Although hopefully you can find something that's got a better uh you know, better loss than two per block. Oh, nice. That's cool. Yeah, it's nice to it's nice to watch a convert you know, get into, you know, real machinery. Um I think TPV cable works. I think the reason I used Vibrant is because it was cheaper. I think TPV might have a better loss per block. If I remember correctly. Okay. So now, this is 5 by 5. Where is it going? I need it to be physically as close to the gas turbine as is feasible, but I also want it to be towards the center. So yeah, I'm gonna put it right here. So it's basically going to be, how do I want to set this? Probably like this: 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then is that how I want it? Yeah, because I'm gonna run a hallway or like a pathway right between here. I'm gonna leave this, and then there'll be a 2 pathway right here in front of these. That'll be fine. Yeah, let's just roll with it. It's fine. And then I guess what I'll do over here is I'll leave this one open for the input, and I'll have like the output dynamo over here and the input hatch right here. That way the length of cable is minimum. I think that'll be all right. Don't know where the output is going to go. Output is probably going to be here on the front. So let's have the output there, or at least let's plot it there for now. Oh yeah, and I've got a maintenance hatch right there. Where are you? Right here. And then let's see. Let me just go back over here and make sure that I'm doing this correctly. Uh, measure twice, cut once, or check twice, place once, as it may be. So the input. Yeah, get in there. Get in there, you nerd. All right. Yeah, the input for the LSC is going to be the hatch, and then the output is going to be the dynamo. That's fine. Yep. That's exactly what I need to see. John, you should be able to cut it down with a saw into. You should be able to cut an IV into 2 EVs with a saw. I agree. So input hatch. Right here. And then it's of course going to be facing down. And then yeah, you see how fast this breaks blocks? It's too fast for working with the hempcrete. All right, so that goes there, and then I'm assuming the output is going to be like right here, give or take. And I'm missing one casing. I guess I don't think I might have just not made not made enough. Thought I had all the casings done, but I have a magnet. I didn't lose one, so I guess I was one short. Okay. All right. Now, where are you? Nice. Oh, and it covered the top, didn't it? Oh, that's so cool. Such a convenient game. Such an easy game. Just absolute easy mode on every single little thing. Like there's no reason why you can't just rush your way to a Stargate in one day. Total cakewalk. Okay. Oh, my leads are almost done. That's cool. What other little tasks was I working on? Let me check on. Okay, aluminum is taking a lot longer than I expected. I've been running this aluminum for a few hours now, and yeah, that's a good amount of aluminum. But I want to cook 5K, and this is gonna take all evening. But yeah, as you can see, I've made myself a fair bit of tungsten steel. I haven't really sorted any of that out just yet, but yeah, I've got a handful of other ingots in here that I'm going to need. Vanadium, gallium, solar grade, TPV. I need to make a bunch more TPV. I need to make a bunch more Orohorican now. I need to cook up a little bit of this tungsten. I actually probably need to make more tantalum as well. So, that's why it's good to have this set up over here. That way I can run all these basic processes while I'm actually rebuilding things for the new build. Yeah, it's gonna take all night. Ooh, I need to put this vibrant alloy over there in the chest. There we go. And so I guess the next thing to move over is I'm going to have to put down the LCRs, the distillation towers, and then the single block machines. That leads to another question of whether or not. Let's see. So this is the underneath side of where I currently have the nitrobenzene set up, and as you can see, I've got these drawers up here. That's the output of the spruce farms. So the question is, do I leave the output drawers up here and then just run a very long item conduit down there, or do I run the conduit down there and then shorten up the line of conduits that are going to be connecting to this setup? I think I'm going to go with the latter. I think I'm going to go ahead and run a really long item conduit straight down and then have these drawers down there closer to this setup, which means I need to tear down all of these advanced coke ovens and move these downstairs as well. It's gonna be annoying because I did just get these configured the other day. I've got all of the I've got all of these item conduits configured for these, but yeah, it's these do need to go downstairs. Yeah, it is what it is. I'm gonna trash all of these logs and charcoal, because I don't really have, these drawers are brim full. I can't actually store any excess of either one of those, and it's free or essentially free. You have to get rid of it. Okay. It does kind of suck getting all this stuff, halfway set up here upstairs, and then immediately deciding to move it downstairs. The reason I was setting it up here temporarily to begin with was because I didn't think that I was going to get the downstairs built for several weeks, and I wanted to get the power set up over here. But as it turns out, I got the floor done before the power, and I almost immediately had that quandary of, do I just rip it all out right away and then start over in the real spot downstairs, or do I continue building up this temporary spot up here? And yeah, that was part of the quandary that I had gotten stuck on. I should have bit the bullet and then just started tearing it all out straight away. Okay. And we'll throw away 2 hempcrete, it's fine. A little extra space in the inventory is going to be really useful right now. Making titanium is a soul crushing process, especially if you have to use the rutile. Um, it hurts. It hurts your soul. Okay. So then I can tear this. Well, I won't tear the rest of this down, but I will start tearing this out. Alright, so then break you. Oh. Now. Yeah, the phthalic acid. Yeah, that's kind of an annoyance. You gotta get. That's one of those things that you gotta get on. Uh. You need to make one of these big old chemical plants, John, to make phthalic acid for you for all them combs. Okay, where am I going? I wish I could navigate a little bit more finely. There we go. Okay. All right, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and do these guys right here. So that 1, 2. How do I want to do this? I guess I'm gonna go ahead and space it the same as the other ones. Have it a space of 2 in between. So we're gonna do. Hmm. Do I want to do it like this? Hmm. You know what? Again, I gotta make some hard choices at some point in time. This might actually all get done in a um pyrolysis oven in the future, but for now, I just need to get all this stuff rebuilt. Let's just go. Hear it raining again. Yeah, and I guess we'll just do the vertical version again. Not a big deal. Okay, it will be a bit of a tight squeeze to pack in the other stuff right here, but I can always put some of the single block stuff um underneath this floor because again, I'll run over here really quick. The next level is not done, so don't freak out. It doesn't go straight to the void, but I want it to go down like 20 blocks. And yeah, there is going to be another floor underneath here, so I can use the roof of that floor for the machinery above. Routing cables and whatnot. So yeah, so I'm gonna have, let's see. So I need this much space for that, and then I need another 3x3, like so. And then maybe just leave a little bit of empty space in the center for um no, that the taffy that I was talking about earlier is going to start down at like you'll get hints of it down at like Y50, and then it's going to start for real down at like Y30, and then about Y10, that's where it's going to look like the bottom of this build is like ripped off and stretched into the void. So yeah, I've got a good probably 3 machine floors that are gonna look like just absolute like normal with walls and partitions, and then there's gonna be like another machine floor at the bottom floor that is going to look a little strange, with like stretched walls and stuff like that. Um, yep. So I'm gonna have plenty of space down here. In addition to that, I've got spaces planned upstairs for certain other things. Let me see if I can find this. I know it's not, it's not original. A lot of people do this. Where is it at? It's over here. I'm getting lost in my own base. This is kind of hard to see right now, but if you can picture it, this is the block space that I need to have fusion reactors tipped up on their side, and I'll have a walkway that goes through the fusion reactors right here and right here. So it's technically going to look like a double barrel fusion reactor setup up here. And that's where all of those will go. And then I'm thinking maybe if I plan it out properly, I can leave enough space over on this side for the really big ones, the compact fusions, and have a cool like a walk through underneath those rings over here. I need to like plan that out a little bit better, but yeah, I'm definitely leaving space over here to have the like the Mark 1, Mark 2 fusion rings. And there'll be little spaces like that I have dedicated space for all over this place. So I technically don't have to pack everything in real tight, but in it, this is Greg Tech New Horizons. I'm going to need all the space that I can get and then some. So definitely going to keep all of the nitrobenzene stuff all together. What I can do now is AE2 is going to go here. I'll probably use this chunk right here. Because yeah, this will be like the central brain of AE, and maybe this chunk will be like the auto processing or auto crafting, stuff like that. And then maybe central storage can be this chunk. Maybe this chunk, or maybe this chunk will be central storage. And that way, that's where all the dump chests can go. That's where I'll put all of the item storage disks. And yeah. So yeah, I'm definitely not gonna have this done tonight, but yeah, this will end up making me 115,000 DU per tick when it's running. It's pretty nice. All right, so let's go back up here. Oh yeah, I didn't leave space for the LCRs. Hold on a minute. Let me see if I can re-envision this. Yeah, you know what? I'll probably just end up having to put the LCRs like here. Well, no, I misplaced here. Two, three, four, five. 2, 3, 4, 5. Is that okay? Is this all right? I think this is all right. But yeah, you need one LCR to make ammonia from nitrogen and hydrogen. You need another one to make nitric acid out of ammonia, oxygen, and water, I think. And then there's another one that makes the sulfuric acid out of maybe that's the one that does sulfur, oxygen, and water. It's one of those. Yeah, you need a lot of sulfuric and nitric for nitrobenzene, and my personal bottleneck is ammonia. So what I'm thinking about doing is making one of these chunks around here is going to be central fluids, and um yeah, a nap is always good. Yeah, yeah. Naps, the nappening, nap 2 electric boogaloo, maybe. Um, oh, you know what? Hold on. Oh, algae. You keep mentioning algae, and every single time I keep thinking I'm gonna look it up and see if I can get this going. Uh, this has, let's see. Okay, so yeah, it's safe to assume I need the machine casing of the tier of energy hatch, I'm assuming. I've made algaes in LV. Wow. Okay, so how about this? Sulfuric. Let's where are you? Algae. Where are you? Am I tripping? Oh, there is no energy hatch. Okay. Recipe. The tier of algae you want, the machine case. Oh, you use this for the hydrogen sulfide. Oh, okay. I think I get it now. All right, hold on a minute. Yeah, this. Right? Recipe. No, maybe not. All right. Let's go back to this. Oops. Oh, interesting. Interesting. Okay. That's cool. Yeah, I have not used one of these. It does not require power or maintenance. Yeah, okay. All buses and hatches must match the tier of the casings. That's good to know. Okay. Each tier decreases the time of the production cycle by a factor of root 2. Okay. Each tier increase also adds to the amount of algae you get in a single cycle. Ooh, okay. Ooh, okay. Interesting. Interesting. Okay, nice. Let's get out of this. So, how about... Yeah, I think I'm looking at the wrong, these might be the wrong algaes. I'm supposed to be looking at these, right? Uh... Breedable. Okay, well, let's see about this. Algae pond. Let's go back to this. What are these? Sterile farm casings. These aren't terrible. I'll have to make more tembaga. That's not a problem. I'll have to make more of these. If the casing determines the highest tier of work, I might. Let's see. $77 times 8. So any of these that I do is going to require 616 ingots to make all of these casings. So divided by 64, 9 and 5/8 stacks. So what ingot do I want to use 10 stacks for casings? Is basically what I'm thinking right now. Okay. I'm definitely gonna have to do more research on these algae farms, because the way that you're describing it is, either I need to make one really good one, or I need to make a whole bunch of like low tier ones to make each of the different things. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 10. Do I make it out of tungsten steel? That would be a tier 5. So that'd be the fifth power of root 2. Oh, actually, I got my calculator right in front of me. Hold on. Why don't I? What is this? Let's see, root 2, and then we'll close that. Equals, and then to the 5th. No, the 5th. So that looks like root 2 to the 5th is 5.65. So that'd be 5.5 times as fast. I think that might be worth it. Hold on, let me do root 2 to the 4th. I should have done that too. Equals, okay, then 2 to the 4th is almost exactly 4. 4 and 3/10 billionths. Okay, it's kind of cool. Almost an integer. Yeah, okay, we're gonna do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And I'll figure out the other pieces later. Oh, I'm going, where am I going? Right here. Nice. We'll let that go for a little bit. Let's check on our other little projects. I had some other stuff in progress. I know I just checked that. Okay. And then let's go over here and look at how this is doing. It's slow as all get out. Yeah, it is what it is. But this has only processed 3,000 black granite so far. Slowly but surely. Okay. Next. Oh, hold on. Let me go back to this. Stable farm casings. This is distilled. I have distilled water. That's not a problem. I guess I need to make these Tumbaga frame boxes. Let's gather up all of the Tumbaga. Okay. Oh, I don't have any in here. All right, not even worth looking. Where else would Tumbaga be? If I remember right, Tumbaga is electrum and copper. Yeah, here we go. Okay. And I probably should check out here just in case. Nope. Okay. It wouldn't be anywhere else. No. Okay. All right, so yeah, Tumbaga. Let's make some of this. Yeah, gold. Oh, gold and copper. Okay. 7 gold, 3 copper. LV mixer. Circuit 12. 7 and 3. Circuit 12. All right. All right. Let's do this. So let's see. 1, 2, 3. So it was 7 stacks and 3 stacks. So I'll do 3.5 and 1.5, and that'll have to do. 1.5 stacks of copper. Do I have any copper left out here? Of course not. Alright, of course not. What is this? Bauxite. You know, I had 20,000 copper dust laying around up until up until I decided to be proactive today and cook it all. Let's see, 1.5. Put you back. Okay, grind you. We're just gonna wait here. It'll take a little bit, but it's fine. I am going to grab one of my little snacks here. I have the best slash worst candy of all time, circus peanuts. Bland nothingness that's nice to nibble on. Okay. So you said green algae plus brown algae makes sulfuric acid. Let's look at this. Not bad. So you basically just fill it up with distilled water and let it do its thing, and it'll output the algae on its time frame. Yeah, the multi just produces them on a regular schedule. Okay, nice. Okay. So I don't know how much of these you know about, but hypothetically speaking, I'm throwing in tier 5 machine casings. Does that mean I'm going to get a few of each of these tiers, or am I only going to get like the first couple tiers or something like that? I guess I have to see it. I have to see it work, I suppose. Do you get multiple types of algae from the same algae pond? Yeah. The most forms of algae, except for the first one, are only added in higher tiers. Again, I'm going to be running on tier 5, and if I put compost in, that would be tier 6. So that's not bad. You're running MV hulls, and you're getting enough for sulfuric. So that's pretty cool. I might run it hard because I might want to use it for ammonia. Because what I was planning on doing was using either 4 or 8 LCRs to make ammonia. But if I can get some free ammonia from this, okay. Well, you know what? That's cool. That's fine. Okay, let's see about this. Tiny steel fluid pipes, that's not a problem. Medium coils. I need 1 coil per farm casing, and it looked like I needed a stack of casings. So that means I'm going to need 16 stacks of fine aluminum wire, which is going to be 2 stacks of aluminum made into fine. Let's get that started. And then I'll make a stack of steel ingots into magnetic rods. 30, 25, 10. Okay, cool. Hey, you know what? Free resources, am I right? Oh, actually, hold on. I'm going to use this one. This is my fast wire mill. I probably already had, yeah, I've already got tons of steel rods. Yeah, okay. I'll just polarize the stack. So I'm going to end up having to set up, I'm gonna have to set up some storage drawers, probably with some upgrades, just to make sure that that it doesn't overflow while I'm not watching. Nice, very nice. Okay, and this is still working on its 3rd stack of plates. Wow, this is gonna take forever. Whoa, taking forever. Why? Why you take forever? Go. And then it was circuit 12 for this. Oh, this is, I need to empty this. Okay. 12. Oh, so keep an eye on this boron and glass dust. So I've done, I'm making big batches of everything. It's not going to happen tonight, but I am gearing up to make a giant batch of borosilicate glass. So I've got a little bit of boron here, and I've got a good amount of boron right here. And there's also like a stack of boron in the applied energistics system. I am going to make like 20 stacks of borosilicate blocks all in one shot because you end up upgrading them later anyway. So I might as well go ahead and make the base blocks right now, and have them ready to go for the future. Yeah, this is taking forever. 20 seconds per cycle. That's not bad. That is not bad at all. I guess let me go back and look. And how big is this thing? 9x9. 9x9. Okay, let's figure out where it's gonna go. Any luck on sourcing yttrium? You know what? No, I didn't even look into it. Let me be real honest. But I think I can get some a small amount of yttrium very cheap. I just haven't done anything about that yet. How about I put it in this chunk right here? Oh, hold on. Does the is the algae farm is it causes zero pollution, but is it is it affected by pollution? It doesn't say. Let me look this up on the wiki really quick. Hold on. There we go. I just want to see if it says anything about it being affected by pollution. Yeah, produces no pollution. Yes, yes, yes. Does not need to be filled to the top. Okay. Okay. Although the tooltip states the buses and hatches need to be match the tier of the machine casing, this does not seem to be necessary for the machine to run. Okay. Machine casings can range from ULV to UHV. Okay. Ah, production time. Okay. So if I run it at IV, it'll give me every 25 seconds, it'll be 20 algae, 22 green, 20 brown, 4 golden brown, and 0 red. But if I upgrade it to LUV with compost, I will get red algae as well. So I think that's what I'm going to end up doing. I'm gonna make it IV and then use compost. Still doesn't say anything about if it's affected by pollution. About ready to give up on that look. It doesn't care about pollution that I've noticed. Okay, cool. All right. In that case, we're going to plant this sucker right here. So can I put it... Let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ooh, I don't like that. Hold on. I actually don't like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ooh. Oh, that's gross. All right. In that case, let's go to this side. A little bit of extra space over here to work with. How do I want to do this? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Is that okay? I think that'll be alright. And then the face of it'll be on, like, over here on this side. Something like that. Is this fine? Yeah, John, hey, you know what? What a coincidence. I was just looking for some of those a bit ago. You want to send that stack my way, my dude? Yeah, this will be fine. I think I'll put it right here. I think it'll be all right. $895 stacks. That's impressive, man. It really is. Okay, so let's look at this again. See, basically you need an input hatch. You don't really need an input or output bus, or well, you need output bus, input hatch, output bus, input hatch, output bus. Yeah. Okay, let's go ahead and let's pick up the lead plants because that's done, almost done. Oh no, it's almost not done. Heck. Where are they? Right here. Ah, okay, so I do need an input. Okay. So let's see about this. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and let these grow up before I cull all of that. We can go over here to find out how many I need. I don't think I've planted any of this, so I'm probably gonna have to run lead twice. Yeah, I am going to have to run lead twice, unfortunately. So in that case, let's go ahead and we'll do like that, and we'll run it again. That gave me 7 seeds. That should be good. Yeah, that's really cool. Yeah, and I appreciate all the knowledge because again, this algae farm is something that I've never used before. So it's good getting a little bit of extra knowledge about the thing. All right, cool. And then I only need 15 seeds to fill the rest of this. That should be doable. Oh, you know what? I was like, where is my Tambaga? I'm mixing it in here. And Tambaga is a regular furnace. Yep. Okay. It's gonna be a very weird looking multi-block with these IV casings. I hope they match the pattern of the sterile casing. Otherwise, it's gonna be a very oogly multi-block. A lot of tungsten steel. Grab any algae in the world from a lake or river. You know what? I could probably get that done ahead of time too. Yeah, you know what? Let's go. Home top. Let's take a field trip to the overworld, you guys. It's been a minute. Of course, it's nighttime. I'm actually going to be using them as blocks to to rest my the cars that I'm working on. You know, some of them maybe I'll use one to like hold open doors. You know, have like I'll use one as a kickstand. Yeah. Okay, this might not be the place to get algae. It's probably too cold for that. I need to find a temperate, a more temperate biome. Let's see. Yeah, let's go up here. Let's check in all in this area. So let's go this way. Yeah, it needs to be warm. Technically, this was tantalum, not taint, but I could. Let me double check this. Is this all right? I did unclaim this, so let's unwaypoint this as well. Yeah, that's not what I'm looking for. Spooky cave. What is this? Sludge pit. Interesting. This is duckweed. Yeah, yeah. Wait, am I? Oh, I am almost there. Okay, just keep going. This also might be the wrong biome. Ah, here we go. Here we go. Okay. So now we do have some shears. Let's go ahead and shear some of this. I don't know how much I need, but that's probably enough. 16 to start? Yeah. Because you said, yeah, you only need one? Yeah. Now, once you put one in there, does it auto seed future batches? Where am I going? Never needs anything else in that pond. Just seed it with one and it just keeps going. Okay, cool. Very cool. Very easy, kind, and considerate game. Ah, okay. Okay, cool. Good to know. Alright. So far, so good. What else do we got going in here? Oh yeah, the cryolite. That's done. 2.2 million fluorine. That's going to be a nice batch of PTFE when I get it all worked up. I actually don't remember the I don't remember the workflow. Tetrafluoroethylene. Where are you? Hydrofluoric and chloroform. That's right. I got some chloroform already. Let's look at that really quick. 64. I got 74 chloroform already. I'll need to make more. That's a good start. Ooh, okay. I want to use up these as well. All right, cool. Awesome. Let's see. Next up, let's get more of these casings built. And then after I place these casings, let's come back and start working on I'll need to make that stack of the aluminum coils. You better not be throwing them in the fire pit. I'll be so mad. Throw them in the volcano, John. A sacrifice for the elder gods. I gotta see this. Ah, nice. Nice. Very nice. Okay, so the farm blocks. Oh yeah, duh. That Tumbaga and the voltage coils. Yes, dur. I can pay attention. None of that is hard. Okay, none of that is hard. So a stack of Tumbaga frame boxes, a stack of medium coils, and a bunch of other little things. I'm gonna have to make some plant balls. Actually, believe it or not, I'm out of plant balls. I need to make a bunch. while I'm over here, maybe I can go ahead and get some of that. Oh, crap. There we go. Come on. Gimme. All right. All right. So we're going to put you guys in here. I need to do that too. Yeah, I need an auto ball smusher. Don't clip that out of context. Here we go. All right, so it was, what are these? Circuit 1? Okay. Okay. And is purple feeding in there? Okay. All right, those will get made. All right, what's next? I'm feeling good about my progress. Things are coming along. Again, you know, this is just a bunch of little projects that I need to mop up. You know, while I'm working on the big, like, master plan of the big move and the big rebuild. A lot of these little things are going to be extraordinarily useful, getting them done ahead of time. And if this algae farm works even half as good as you're talking about, this might be the way that I get a lot of my stuff moving forward. So let's look at ammonia really quick. This one. Did say I could use. Oh, I probably need to use the chemical plant, don't I? Let's see, hold on. Fermented biomass. Oh, I'm not looking forward to having to deal with all of the stupid purified waters. Yeah, it's not hard, but yeah, it's kind of stupid. Dehydrator. Oh, I already looked at that. Here we go. This is what I'm looking for. Okay. Interesting. And then each one of these makes a tenth of a bucket. That's not bad. That's not bad. So 20 golden brown algae makes a bucket of ammonia. That's not bad. Not bad at all. Okay. Oh, yeah, one. Let's see. What else do I want to look at? I think I looked through all of these already. Planetary gas siphon. I can't wait to do some stuff like this. Phallic acid, yes. You know, when you get up to phallic acid, you understand that the game is dad dicking you. PHTH. That's right. So, let's see. Yeah, the potassium dichromate. I remember about that. That's pretty nice. Methylene. Here we go. That's the easy sulfuric that John was talking about. I should get a bunch of both of these. Distilled water is not a problem. The only problem is I have to build another freaking chemical plant. Oh, I hate these things. It's not bad, but yeah. It is a giant multi-block. I use the direct algae recipe. Okay. Alright, I'll have to look into that for sure. Figure out exactly what I'm doing with those. It all looks pretty straightforward. You know, once I've wrapped my brain around it. Okay. So now I think potent is, or not potent, but Tembaga is definitely done. Okay. I needed. Oh, the humanity. That'll be good. All right. All right. Yeah, I do need to move these guys downstairs still. And again, these super tanks don't need to sit on the face of the distillation towers. I'll probably put them underneath the floor just to keep it, you know, clean looking. Like this space right here is going to be a wire that goes down underneath the floor, and it'll serve this and this. That'll be pretty good. Okay, so pretty good progress thus far. Let's put a few more of these down. Oh man, there it is. It looks like I might actually have a few extra casings. That's not a problem. They will get used. But yeah. Uh, input hatch, input bus, output bus. All right, let's get some pieces. Where are my pieces? Right here. Input hatch, input bus, output bus. Okay. I'll probably get it to feed directly from the distillery that's making distilled water right here. But I think at the very beginning, I'm just gonna throw a super tank of distilled water on the edge of this thing, and let it figure itself out. So we're gonna do, let's see, input hatch, input bus. Output bus, and then we're gonna go home and steal the other distilled water and let it refill a new one. Okay. Where am I? Right over here. Okay. Oh, it's regular water? Okay, I thought it was distilled. Okay. Alright, well, that's fine. We'll just put you right here. That's fine. Could have swore it said distilled, but it's fine. It's fine. The recipe for Saphir. Oh, that's what it. Okay, yeah, you're right. You are right. All right. Actually, hold on. Water. There's a water cover that I should be getting relatively soon, right? Ooh, this is nice. Too expensive to make for as lame as it is. Yeah, that's what, 5 EV pumps for this? Yeah, that's not cool, you guys. Uh but it would be nice to have an infinite water supply hatch. I'll definitely be using those in the future. Europa geyser. Interesting. All right, yeah. Let me get out of this. Okay. What's next? Honestly, next might be going to get some food. Um, I did buy a little bit of food today, but it's all mostly just like snack stuff. I didn't buy anything uh worthwhile. Maybe I'll snack tonight and get a burger in the morning. Hmm. Thought I was gonna at least get my plants moved over to the new farms. Thought that was at least gonna get that done today, but yeah, this is a project that's going to take a lot longer than I expected to actually fully move these guys over the way that I want them to be. So yeah, I don't know. So yeah, I've actually, this is my 4th day in a row that I've been streaming. I don't know if I'm going to stream tomorrow. That would be a 5th in a row. There's a chance. I did just start a hardcore run, a GTNH hardcore run that's still in Stone Age, and I'm really liking that one. If I do play tomorrow, it'll probably be the hardcore run. But I am going to work piecemeal, getting all of these other little things in this world finished up for the big move. In the meantime, let's see what we got here. All right. Well, we'll probably end up rating Adidia, but I just rated him last time, so let me double check and see if there's anybody else streaming GTNH. There isn't. It's just me and him. Okay. All right. We're good. We'll raid Diddy. He's a good dude. I just wanted to spread the level a little bit, but it's fine. Let's make sure I spelled that properly. Yes. Okay, it's been a lot of fun, you guys, and again, if I stream tomorrow, it's going to be the um on the shore. I'll have to look that guy up. But yeah, I'll if I stream tomorrow, it'll be the hardcore run, and I'm also going to look up that guy once I get done here. But yeah, it's been a lot of fun, you guys, and have a good night. Peace.